Welcome, Yankees Nation. You are here with Ken on the Ugly Truth, and we're going to be calling game one of today's play by play of the Yankees versus the Texas Rangers. We are on the road at Globe Life Field, home of the Texas Rangers today, and we're going to have a pretty good pitching matchup. Max Fried is going to be matching up against Patrick Corbin this evening. Game time is just about 5 minutes away. Max has been our stopper, and hopefully he will be able to get it done this evening, breaking the Yankees 2-game losing streak. The Yankees lineup for this evening is going to be Paul Goldschmidt playing first base, leading off, hitting .277 on the season. Ahmed Rosario will be playing right field, hitting in the 2-hole, .275 on the season. Cody Bellinger will be manning center field, hitting out of the 3-hole, hitting .276. Cleaning up this evening is Giancarlo Stanton, DHing, hitting .268. Austin Slater will be hitting in the 5-hole, playing left field, hitting .225 on the season. Jazz Chisholm will be at second, hitting in the 7-hole, hitting .246. Anthony Volpe will be manning the shortstop position, hitting out of the 7-hole, hitting .221 on the season. Austin Wells will be behind the ditch, hitting .209. And Yuri Caballero is going to be at third base, hitting in the 9-hole, hitting .226. And on the bump is going to be Max Fried. Tonight's lineup for the Rangers is going to be Haggerty leading off, playing left field, followed by Corey Seager hitting in the 2-hole at shortstop, followed by Marcus Semien playing second base, hitting out of the 3-hole. Androlis Garcia will be manning right field, hitting cleanup. Langford will be playing center field, hitting out of the 5-hole. Josh Jung will be DHing, hitting out of the 6-hole. Josh Smith will be at third base, hitting out of the 7-hole. Jonah Heim will be behind the dish, hitting out of the 8-hole. And Ezekiel Duran will be playing first base and hitting out of the 9-hole. And on the bump for the Rangers is going to be Patrick Corbin, excuse me. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, brother. You at work today, or you got a free day? As you can tell, this is going to be the new look New York Yankees tonight, because we have basically all of our new acquisitions just before the deadline playing, with the exception of Ryan McMahon at third base. And let's face it, Ryan needs a night off too. Hence, he'll be available to come in off the bench. Hey, SGA, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. For those of you just joining, if you could, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to Yankees, The Ugly Truth. Become part of the family. We do play-by-plays here almost daily, with the exception of Wednesdays, which is my bowling night. We have Tuesday and Thursday open panels, and we do the periodic pre-series review. Well, everybody's entitled to root for who they want. I invite anyone to come in. All baseball fans are welcome. I like Max Fried being on the bump today. After a Yankee loss, he is 10-1 on the season. Would love to see that. But as you know, the New York Yankees will be on the field tonight. Team has been in a bit of a slump. Hey Dover, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, Nancy. So we are just moments before game time. And it looks like the Rangers have taken the field. Our bench tonight is going to consist of Ryan McMahon, Ben Rice, Trent Grisham, and Jason Dominguez. Patrick Corbin is doing his 21st start of the season. He is 6-7 with a 3.78 ERA. Opponents are hitting .255 against him. Hopefully the Yankees can do some damage to the Rangers tonight. As you can tell, I am wearing my 4th of July Yankees cap because I'm anticipating some fireworks for tonight, hopefully on the Yankee perspective. And it looks like Patrick is taking the last of his warm-up pitches for game time. So, hence, let's get ready to rumble. Time to get it on. Paul Goldschmidt is stepping up to the plate. He's digging out his spot. Goldie's hitting .277 on the season, 8 home runs, 38 RBIs, and a .746 OPS. As you know, Goldie hits very well against left-handed pitching, and hopefully we start it out tonight. And Corbin sets, and the sinker is way down low for ball one. And the game is underway. Let's go Yankees. Corbin sets, and he fires, and the slider is just off the plate. The count is 2-0 on Goldie. Yes, Sean, it looks like Aaron Judge will be back tomorrow. And Corbin sets and fires, and Goldschmidt hits a blast to left field. And that one is going, and gone. That is a leadoff home run for Paul Goldschmidt to give the Yankees a 1-0 lead. I hope this is a nightmare for the Rangers, and it just keeps getting freaking worse. Let's go Yankees. That is Paul Goldschmidt's 9th home run of the season. That was definitely not a cheap shot. And Ahmed Rosario is up to bat, and the first pitch is a slider in there for call, strike one. Hey, D-Train, welcome to the stream. Patrick sets, and he fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is 1-1. And Corbin sets, and the pitch is a line drive hit into the gap, and that one is going to go all the way to the wall. Rosario is heading in for a stand-up double at second. This is a very good start for our New York Yankees tonight. And like I said, 4th of July hat, fireworks anticipated. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. Let's keep the train moving. And the Patrick checks on the runner at second, and the pitch is in there and catches the inside corner for call, strike one. Count is 1-0. For those of you just hopping in the stream, Paul Goldschmidt led off with a towering solo shot home run. Corbin sets and he fires, and Belly fouls it down the first base line. Count is 0-2. Not concerned. Belly has a two-strike approach that most players in the major leagues don't have, and Belly hits well against left-handed pitching. Corbin sets and he fires, and the pitch is just inside. Count is 1-2. And Bellinger hits that ball sharply to first base. It's a line drive that Duran fields, and that is one down. They are not getting cheated on their swings against Corbin tonight. Big Giancarlo Stanton is coming up to bat. Hey, Jacob, how's it going? If y'all haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And if you're not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing. Corbin sets and fires, and the first pitch is a cutter inside for ball one. Stanton is hitting .269 on the season, 9 home runs, 26 RBIs, and an .846 OPS. We have a duck on the pond. It's time for Big G to bring him home. And the pitch is on the way. It is a slider that just clips the bottom of the strike zone. The count is now 1-1. Corbin sets and fires a sinker right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike two. Count is 1-2. Hey, Joe, welcome to the stream. Hey, Joe. Goldie hit a home run off the second deck facing. And the pitch is on the way, and the sinker is up out of the strike zone. The count is even at 2-2. And Corbin sets. And the pitch is low and inside, a slider. Count is now full, 3-2. And Corbin sets. And he fires, and the pitch is way inside for ball four. So Stanton works a walk. Yankees have runners at first and second with one out. Hey, Real Bill, appreciate you being in the stream, brother. And Austin Slater is coming up. Chris Conroy is an 18-year veteran of the Major League, and he is considered a pitcher-friendly umpire. And the pitch is down low to Slater for ball one. Count is 1-0. Slater's hitting .225 on the season, 5 home runs, 12 RBIs, and a .689 OPS. There is a duck on the pond. Let's see Slater bring it home. And the pitch is hit sharply, mishandled by Seager, and Stanton is out at second, but the transfer is dropped from Simeon. So we have 2 away with runners at first and third. Slater hit the hell out of that ball. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm. Can Jazz break out of his strikeout slump? Yankees have runners at first and third with 2 outs. We're trying to add some more ducks to the pond from the pond. Jazz hitting 246 on the season, 19 home runs. And Corbin takes a step off. It looks like the trainer is coming out to visit Slater. He may have tweaked something as he was heading to first. Can you join the open panel tomorrow? Sure, I don't have an issue with that, SGA. It's going to be an open panel. And it looks like Jason Dominguez is coming in to pinch run for Slater and take left field. $12:30 is the open panel, and then I will be calling the game at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Slater might have tweaked his hamstring. The ball that Slater hit was 105 off the bat. And Corbin sets. And he fires, and the cutter is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Duck on the pond, baby. Let's bring him home. Corbin sets and fires, and that pitch is low and away. Count is 2-0. And Corbin sets and fires, and the cutter is off the plate. Count is now 3-0. And Corbin sets and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate for ball 4. So Jazz is taking his shin guard and stuff off, and he's headed to first. It looks like Maddox is coming out to calm his pitcher down. The bases are juice full of Yankees, and we have Anthony Volpe coming up to bat. If you didn't know, Mike Maddox is the older brother of Greg Maddox, pitching phenom. And Anthony Volpe put the Rangers in a big hole. Can he come through with us tonight? And Corbin sets and he fires, and the slider is off the plate for ball 1. This is a huge opportunity for the Yankees early in the game to give us a nice cushion to start the game out. And the 1-0 is a slider down and in. Count is now 2-0. On deck is Austin Wells. For those of you just joining the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. If you're not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing. Corbin sets and Volpe hits a freaking line drive bullet into the stands. Count is 2-1. And Corbin sets, and the slider catches the outside corner for call, strike 2. Count is now deuce. All right, Anthony, let's see you do something, baby. Do not go down on strikes. Corbin sets and fires, and the 2-2 is swung on and missed for strike 3, and the Yankees leave the bases juiced, but not before the Yankees get on the board with a solo shot home run from Paul Goldschmidt. Rangers coming up to bat. Haggerty, Seager, and Semien. 1, 2, 3, heading in the bottom of the first. For those of you that are here, if you have not, please hit the like button, share this channel out, and if you're not subscribed, please consider becoming a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth. If you like play-by-plays, this is the place to be. And it looks like the Cowgirls are dancing on top of the freaking dugout. Ride 'em, Cowboy. Bill, I can definitely believe that. Fried is heading into his 23rd start of the season. And Fried sets, in the first pitch is a cutter right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. Haggerty is hitting .259 on the season, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs, and a .724 OPS. And Max sets, and the pitch is on the way. It is a curveball just off the plate. Count is evened at 1-1. Seems that Bax is working a little bit fast tonight. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off to the right side. Count is now 1-2. And Fried sets, and the pitch is on the way, and this one is chop foul down the third base line. Count is going to remain 1-2. Hey, John, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. And Fried sets, and the changeup is, wow, just outside. Count is evened at 2-2. And the pitch is swung on and missed for the first strikeout of the game. First out, nice cutter down low. Coming up to bat is Corey Seager. Come on, Maxie, let's put him back on the field and stress Corbin out. The sweeper is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Freed sets. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. And Freed sets and fires, and the pitch paints the outside corner. Count is 1-2. Freed sets and fires, and the sweeper is off the plate. It's going to even the count at 2-2. Change the eye level, Max. Up and in. And the pitch is up and in, and it is bounced to Goldie. Goldie's going to take it by himself and step on the bag to record the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Marcus Semien. And Freed sets. And the curveball stays outside. Count is 1-0. Semien is hitting .229 on the season, 13 home runs, 55 RBIs, and a .667 OPS. And Freed sets and fires, and the curveball does not come back. Count is now 2-0. Come on, Maxie, put him in the dugout. Let's get Corbin back on the bump. And the pitch is on the way, and it is hit to center field. Bellinger is drifting back with plenty of room to record the third out of the inning. That is 1, 2, 3, and they are done. Yeah, real Bill. The perspective that, we bring is from actually being ball players and understanding more so than the casual fan. And, these guys play, especially Goldie, who's got a long tenure as a professional hitter. He plays to the back of his baseball card, and he has historically killed left-handed pitching. But, Bill, I'm an old guy. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Coming up to bat in the top of the second is going to be Wells, Caballero, and Goldschmidt. 8, 9, and 1. And for those of you that are here, if you haven't hit the like button and shared the channel out, please do so. Be most appreciated. Can we add more to this lead? Time to step on Corbin's neck and keep it going. As well as going to break his 3 for 54 streak and get out here with a leadoff drive. Would love to see it. And the first pitch from Corbin paints the bottom of the strike zone. Nice slider. Count is 0-1. Corbin sets, and he fires, and the pitch is fouled sharply down the first base line. Count is 0-2. Wells is hitting 209 on the season, 15 home runs, 56 RBIs, and a 687 OPS. Hey, Stephen B., welcome to the stream. And the pitch is down in the dirt. Count is 1-2. And Corbin sets, and the slider is way down low. Count is evened at deuce. Well, we're looking at the new look Yankees. Unfortunately, Slater went out in the first inning with an injury. And the pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls it off. Count remains deuce. And the pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls this one off down the left field into the left field stands. Count is going to remain deuce as we head to the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Corbin's pitch count is definitely rising. Corbin sets and fires, and Wells fouls this one off. Count is going to remain deuce as we head to the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Corbin is already 34 pitches deep into this game. Yeah, it looked like Slater tweaked his hammy. Corbin sets, and the pitch is a line drive to left field. And Wells pokes a solid base hit. So the leadoff batter is up on base. Yeah, right, Stephen. It's the story of the game, Bill. Hit them where they're not. Coming up to bat is Caballero. And the first pitch is foul down the third base line. Count is 0-1. Caballero is hitting 226 on the season, 2 home runs, 27 RBIs, and a 638 OPS. And it looks like they have a pitch clock violation against Caballero. Count is 0-2. Corbin sets, and the ball is in the dirt. Count is now 1-2. And Paul Goldschmidt is on deck. And the pitch is in there. Paints the inside corner for call. Strike 3. Caballero is down looking. And that is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. For those of you just joining the stream, we are in the top of the second. Yankees have a 1-0 lead off of a Paul Goldschmidt home run. There's a runner at first and 1 out. Corbin sets and fires, and wow. Paul, strike 1 off the plate. Count is 0-1. Corbin sets and fires, and the slider is down low. Count is evened at 1-1. Hey, 99. Hey, Trevor, how's it going? And the pitch is in there for Paul. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. Painted the bottom of the strike zone. And Corbin sets, and the pitch is in the dirt. Count is evened at deuce. Corbin is at 42 pitches in the game. Hey, Cold Italian Pizza, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here, brother. And the pitch is a cutter that stays off the plate. Count is now full. Let's go, Paul. Let's get it done, baby. Suppress the doubters. And Corbin sets. And a weak pickoff attempt on Wells. Wells is back in, standing up. Count is still going to be full. And Corbin sets, pitch is on the way, and Goldie hammers this one into the gap. It's going to go all the way to the wall, and Wells is going to end up at third. Goldie is going to be in for a stand-up double. So Goldie is 2 for 2 on the night with a homer and a double. Coming up to bat is Ahmed Rosario. Rosario is 1 for 1 on the day with a double in his first at-bat. So we have 1 out with runners at second and third. Can we bring those ducks in from the pond? Corbin sets and fires, and the sinker is way inside for ball 1. Count is 1-0. Yes. All right. And the pitch is off the plate for ball 2. Count is 2-0. The pitch is on the way, and it is hammered foul down the third base line. Yeah, Trevor, he is hitting 400 now against lefties. Count is 2-1. And Corbin sets and fires, and the pitch is way off the plate. Count is now 3-1. For those of you just hopping in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share this channel out. And if you are not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing. Corbin sets and fires, and this one is a line drive right up the middle. And one runner is going to score. Goldschmidt stops at third. So that is an RBI single for Ahmed Rosario. And the Yankees are now up 2-0. Nice inside-out swing by Rosario, and he is 2 for 2 on the night. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. And it looks like Maddox is out on the bump again. Belly hit a line drive at the first baseman in his first at bat. They have not had any cheap outs. Everything has been hit hard. And Corbin is on the bump. He's 49 pitches deep. Corbin sets and fires, and Belly swings over a slider. Is down low. He chased it. Count is 0-1. Billy looks like he's trying to join the hit parade. And Corbin sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is a bloop single to left field, and that is going to bring in another run. Yankees are now up 3-0. So the Yankees now have runners at first and second with one out. And Giancarlo Stanton is coming up to bat. In his first at bat, he walked. Can we see some of that incredible bat speed from Giancarlo? The pitch is in there and it is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And Corbin sets, brings the pitch, and it is way up inside. Count is evened at 1-1. And Corbin sets, and the slider is down in the dirt, bounces away from Heim, and the runners advance to second and third. So now the Yankees have two more ducks on the pound in scoring position. And Corbin sets, and the pitch is inside for ball 3. Count is 3-1. I'm not anticipating that this next pitch is going to be anywhere near the strike. And it looks like they are intentionally walking Stanton to load the bases once again. This is the second inning, and we have the bases juiced once again. Looks like Gray is warming up in the bullpen for the Rangers. Jason Dominguez is coming up to bat for his first at bat. Dominguez is hitting .263, 9 home runs, 37 RBIs, and a .742 OPS. Corbin sets, and Dominguez swings on and misses the first pitch. Count is 0-1. Dominguez is batting from the right side. Corbin sets and gets a gift from the umpire because that ball was low, but it is called strike 2. Count is 0-2. Corbin sets and fires, and the pitch is check swing in the dirt, and it is held up. Count is now 1-2. And Corbin sets, and he fires, and Dominguez swings at a pitch way inside for the third strike of the at-bat. So that is the second out of the inning. Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat. He walked in his first plate appearance. And Corbin sets, and the pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled off to the left-hand side. Count is 0-1. All right, Jazz, it's time to get some noise. Get something done, baby. 2 ducks on the pond, 3 total. And the pitch is a lazy fly ball to left field. Looks like Haggerty is closing on it, and he is going to make the third out of the inning, but not before the Yankees score 2 more runs. to take a 3-0 lead over the Texas Rangers. Coming up to bat is Garcia, Langford, and Young. I want to thank all of y'all for being here on your busy Monday night. Appreciate you supporting the stream and listening to a little bit of baseball. If you have not, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Your support is most appreciated. And if you are not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. And I am going to step away. I'll be back in half a sec. And I have returned. So with Slater's injury, could Judge end up taking his spot? And Fried sets. And the pitch is on the way, and it is just inside. Count is 1-0. Garcia is hitting .228 on the season, 16 home runs, 63 RBIs, and a .672 OPS. And Fried sets, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is evened at 1-1. Ed Fried sets, Eddie fires, and the pitch is up off the plate. Count is 2-1. Hey, thanks, Steven. Appreciate the comment on the logo. I didn't think anybody would notice it. And Fried sets, and the changeup is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is deuce. And Garcia takes timeout. As a matter of fact, my son John there, he's the one that created it for me. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is way inside. Count is now full, 3-2. And the pitch paints a corner for call. Strike 3. Garcia is down looking. Ed Fried sets. And the cutter is inside for ball 1. Count is 1-0. And Fried sets and fires, and the cutter misses again inside. Count is now 2-0 on Langford. Fried sets and fires, and the Sinker catches the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is now 2-1. And Freed sets and fires, and the changeup is a bit low. Count is 3-1. Landon Goldschmidt hit a leadoff home run, and the pitch is hit hard down the left field line. It is going to bounce off the wall. Dominguez fires it, but that is in there for a double. So that is the Rangers' first hit of the night. Coming up to bat is Josh Jug. Freed sets and fires, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Young is hitting 249 on the season, 10 home runs, 40 RBIs, and a 682 OPS. Freed sets and fires, and the curveball is just off the plate. Count is evened out 1-1. Ed Freed sets and fires, and the cutter is inside. Count goes to 2-1. All right, Maxie, stop screwing around. It's time to get it done, baby. Put Corbin back on the bum and let's knock him out of the game. And Freed sets. Pitch is on the way, and he catches the outside corner for call. Strike two. Count is evened at deuce. And Freed takes a step off to chase the runner back to second. And we're going to reset and do it again. And the pitch is a curveball in the dirt. Count is now full, 3-2. Come on, Max. Ed Freed sets. And the pitch is in the dirt for ball four. Rangers now have runners at first and second with one out. Coming up to bat is former Yankee farmhand Josh Smith. And Freed sets, and he fires, and the pitch is hit up the middle. Bellinger feels it, and they are going to score their first run of the game. So Langford scores. That is an RBI single for Smith, and it is now a 3-1 game. All right, it's time to hold him down. This is enough. And Freed checks on the runner at second, sets and fires, and the pitch is a four-seamer in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Ed Freed sets and he fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Jonaheim takes time out. It is definitely time for Freed to bear down. Smith is hitting, or Heim is hitting 217 on the season, 9 home runs, 35 RBIs, and a 611 OPS. And the pitch is hit weakly. Jazz dives and knocks the ball down, but does not record an out. That is a squibber. So the bases are now loaded. Looks like Matt Blake is out on the bump, talking with Max, giving him a little bit of a breather. Coming up to bat is another former Yankee farmhand, Ezekiel Duran, hitting 156, no home runs, 7 RBIs, and a 444 OPS. I believe Duran was part of the Joey Gallo trade. He's probably pissed that the Yankees sent him there. And Freed sets, and the first pitch is hit past a diving Volpe, and another run is going to score. Count is now, there's the second run scoring, and the score is now tied at 3. So the Rangers have runners at first and second with 1 out, and Duran is coming up to bat. Haggerty is up to bat, and the pitch is on the way, and it paints the outside corner. Count is 0-1. Rangers have brought 3 runs in already, and they're still 1 out with runners at first and second. Freed sets and fires, and the pitch bounces in the dirt. Count is evened out 1-1. Freed sets and fires, and the pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. Freed sets and fires, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is evened at deuce. Freed sets and fires, and the pitch is a line drive hit to center field. It's going to drop in front of Bellinger. And they're moving station to station. Bases are once again juiced. That is 4 straight singles for Texas, and the bases are loaded once again. Corey Seager is coming up. And the pitch is a sweeper in the dirt. Count is 1-0. Hey, Mac, welcome to the stream. Seager grounded out in the first. Fried sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 1-1. Those of you just joining the stream, if you have not, please hit the like button and share the channel out. If you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing. Fried sets and fires, and Seager swings on and misses the next pitch. Count is 1-2. Fried sets and fires. The sinker is down low. Count is evened at 2-2. On deck is Marcus Semien. Fried sets and fires, and the pitch is weakly chopped. Count is going to remain 2-2. Fried is at 46 pitches in the game. Fried sets and fires, and the pitch is once again fouled off. As we head to the seventh pitch of the at-bat, it is 2-2. And Fried makes a pickoff attempt at second. And a run is going to score. Ball goes into center field. So Fried is going to be charged with an error. And the Rangers take a 4-3 lead. And the pitch is chopped weakly to Jazz. Jazz feeds it to Volpe, not online, and we're going to record the second out at second, but could not relay it to first. So there are runners now at first and third with 2 down. And Marcus Semien is coming up to bat. Had an excellent chance for a double play. The Jazz blew the throw. Fortunately, Volpe was able to hold the bag to record the out at least. Fried sets and fires, and the pitch is hit to center field. Bellinger tracks it, and he makes the third out of the inning, but not before the Rangers score 4 runs to take a 4-3 lead. As we head to the top of 3, Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, and Jose Caballero are coming up to bat. 7, 8, and 9. And for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you are not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing, becoming part of the Ugly Truth family. Time for the Yankees to bounce back. Landon, got to have faith, brother. And the first pitch to Volpe is ball, strike one. Volpe is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout. Corbin sets and fires, and the ball is a fly ball hit to center field. Langford is tracking it and catches it just short of the warning track for the first out. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. He has a single and a run scored in the second inning. Corbin sets and fires, and the pitch is just off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is a slider that catches the outside corner. Count is evened at 1-1. All right, Austin, let's do it, baby. And the pitch is swung on. Count is now 1-2. Balls is back in the box. Pitch is all the way, and it is down low. Count is evened at 2-2. And Corbin sets, and the pitch is sinker down low. Count is now 3-2. And Corbin sets, and the ball is a pop up to shallow center field, and it looks like Langford is going to close the and make the catch. So he has recorded the second out of the inning. Corbin is at 70 pitches. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in the second inning. And Corbin sets and fires one right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Caballero hits a sharp ground ball to Seager, who flips it to Duran for the third out of the inning. So that was an easy 1-2-3 inning for Corbin. As we head to the bottom of three, Garcia, Langford, and Young are coming up to bat. And Fried sets, and the first pitch is hammered foul by Garcia. Count is 0-1. Garcia is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout in the second. And Fried sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Garcia takes time out. Fried sets, and the changeup is off the plate. Garcia checks his swing. Count is 1-2. Yeah, Jake, I think he threw 30 pitches. Fried sets and fires, and Garcia swings on the pitch and misses for strike 3. That is the first out of the inning. Up to bat is Langford. He is 1 for 1 on the night with a double. Fried sets, and he fires, and the four-seamer just misses off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Fried sets, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-1. And Fried sets, and the pitch, wow, is off the plate, but it is called strike 2. Count is 1-2. Fried sets and fires, and the changeup is just fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. Fried sets, and he fires, and the changeup is off the plate. Count is even at 2-2. Josh Young is on deck. Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down in the dirt. Count is now full. Come on, Max. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled down the third base line. Softly. Count is still 3-2. Heading to the eighth pitch of the at bat. Looks like Gray is still warming up in the bullpen. And Fried sets. And the 3-2 is off the plate for ball 4. Langford is taking his walk. Second issued walk by Fried this evening. Jung is scored a run in the second inning and had the other walk. Fried fires over, and they pick off the runner. Fried to Goldschmidt to Chisholm to record the out. That is the second out of the inning. And the pitch to Young is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And Fried sets. The pitch is hammered foul down the right field line. Count is 0-2. Hey, Dev, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. If you are not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing. And Fried sets. And the pitch is on the way. It is a changeup off the plate. Count is 1-2. Fried sets, and the changeup is down low. Count is even at 2-2. It looks like the Rangers have a mariachi band out there. Fried sets, and the cutter is fouled off. Count is going to remain 2-2. On deck is Josh Smith. All right, Maxie, let's get it over with now. And Fried sets and fires, and the pitch is hit hard right up the middle. The Young is on for the second time of the night. That was a hard hit line drive that almost caught Fried. Hey, Jacob, how you doing? Well, you are more than welcome, and we are trying to oblige you with a win tonight. Jacob, if you haven't, and the pitch is chopped to Jazz. Jazz shoots it to Goldie, and that will end the inning. So that is a scoreless third for Max. And the Rangers still lead 4-3. Coming up to bat is going to be Paul Goldschmidt, Ahmed Rosario, and Cody Bellinger. Jacob, if you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. Any support that you can provide would be most appreciated. And I want to thank everybody for being here on this Monday night with our play-by-play. Cat is awfully quiet. Hey, Esther, appreciate you joining the stream. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, consider subscribing. And the first pitch on the way to Goldie is called strike one. John Gray has replaced Patrick Corbin. Gray is 7.494 ERA. Opponents are hitting 227. And Gray sets and fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is evened at 1-1. And Gray sets, and the pitch is on the way. It is called strike one. Count is 1-2. Pitch is another line drive hit into left field. So Goldschmidt is going to have his third hit of the game. Paul G is 3 for 3 on the night. Coming up to bat is Ahmed Rosario. Rosario is 2 for 2 on the day with a single and a double. And the first pitch is on the way, and Rosario swings through and misses it. Count is 0-1. And Rosario hits this ball. It is going back, and it is going to make the stands. The count is 0-2. Ben Rice is on the bench, Esther. And Gray sets. The pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off once again. Count is going to remain 0-2. And the pitch from Gray is swung on and missed for a strikeout and the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. Bellinger is 1 for 2 on the night with an RBI. And Gray sets and fires, and the pitch goes all the way to the backstop, and Goldie is going to advance to second. Count is 1-0. Should be a pass ball. Duck on the pond. Time to even the game up. And Gray sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low for ball 2. Count is 2-0. Come on, Belly. Time to do what you do, brother. And the pitch is pop foul, and looks like Smith is going to make the catch for the second out. Damn it. Yeah, Esther, I lived in Michigan for a while. I have 2 sisters that are that graduated from Michigan and Michigan State. And Gray fires the first pitch to Stanton, and that is called strike 1 on the outside plate. Stanton has a walk and an intentional walk. Gray sets and fires, and Stanton hits a bullet to center field. This one is going, and gone. So the Yankees recapture the lead 5-4. A laser shot blast from Giancarlo Stanton. That one left his bat at 115 miles an hour and traveled 427 feet. Like I said, that was a damn laser shot. Up to bat is Jason Dominguez. And the pitch is in there. And this one is a fly ball to left field. And Haggerty is going to make a good running catch to end the inning, but not before the Yankees come up with 2 more runs and recapture the lead 5-4. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 4th is going to be Jonah Heim, Ezekiel Duran, and Haggerty. 8, 9, and 1. For those of you who have hopped in the stream, we are headed to the bottom of 4. The Yankees have a 5-4 lead over the Rangers. Coming up to bat is Heim, Duran, and Haggerty. I want to thank everyone for being here this evening and listening to a little bit of baseball. If you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you are not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing. We do play-by-plays almost every night, Wednesday being that exception because I league bowl. I have open panels on Tuesdays and Thursdays where fans get to come, or chat members get to come up, say what they got to say. All fans are welcome. And the first pitch is a curveball down low to Heim. Count is 1-0. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and the cutter is up and in. Count is 2-0. Heim is 1-for-1 on the night and scored a run. Fried sets, and the pitch just misses up high. Count is now 3-0. Come on, Max. And Fried sets. And the pitch is up high. That is a 4-pitch walk at Fried's third walk of the night. And the first pitch is in there. What? That painted the bottom of the strike zone, but it is called ball 1. Duran is 1-for-1 on the night with a 2-run single in the second. Duran is a former Yankee farmhand. Yes, Esther, I've heard of Grand Rapids. And Duran hits a solid single to left field. Time is going to advance to second base, and the Rangers have runners at first and second with no outs. Garrett is 2 for 2 on the night. This is certainly not what we're looking for. And the pitch is chopped to Fried. Fried fires to first to record the first out of the game. However, runners are going to advance to second and third with one out. Can Max Fried lock him down? Coming up to bat is Corey Seager. Seager is 0 for 2 on the night. And it looks like Jake Bird is warming up in the pen. And the pitch is a sweeper in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. You're from Muskegon. And Fried sets, and the pitch is a sinker down in the dirt. Count is 1-1. I have a sister that still lives in Michigan. And Fried sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike two. Count is 1-2. And Fried sets. And the pitch paints the heart of the strike zone for call, strike three. And that is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Marcus Semien. The sweeper locks Seager up. He was diving and could not even get a swing the bat off his shoulders. And Fried sets, and the cutter is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. When I was a kid, my dad was stationed in the Upper Peninsula at Worth Smith Air Force Base. And the pitch is a changeup off the plate. Count is evened at 1-1. And Fried steps off the rubber. Fried sets and fires, and the pitch is just up high. I think he might have actually painted the plate top of the strike zone, but the count is now 2-1. And Fried sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is and Fried sets and fires, and the pitch is in the dirt. Count is 3-2. Come on, Max. Fried is at 84 pitches. Let's get it done. Fried sets, and the curve is just tapped for foul. Semien just stayed alive. On deck is Adrolis Garcia. Fried sets and fires, and the pitch is grounded to Volpe. Volpe goes down on a knee and fires it across the diamond to Goldschmidt to record the third out. Nice dig by Goldie. And that is going to do it for the Rangers. Fried still has a 5-4 lead. Coming up to bat in our half of the fifth is going to be Jazz Chisholm, Anthony Volpe, and Austin Wells. You can say that again, 99. Those of you just joined the stream, we're headed to the top of the fifth. Yankees have a 5-4 lead on the Rangers. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm, Anthony Volpe, and Austin Wells. The starter for the Rangers, Patrick Corbin, was lifted in the third inning. Max Fried is still on the bump, but he has a high pitch count, 85 pitches. Not anticipating that Max will make any more than 5. And Gray sets and fires, and the curveball is just off the plate. Count is 1-0. Jazz is 0 for 1 on the night with a walk. Gray sets, and the pitch is on the way. It is swung on and missed. Count is evened out 1-1. And Gray sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled off to the third base side. Count is 1-2. On deck is Anthony Volpe. And Jazz takes time out, digging out the back of the box as usual. And Gray sets. And Chisholm hits a line drive down the right field line. It is going to make it to the wall. Jazz is motoring towards second, and he is going to have a stand-up double. So we have a duck on the pond. Anthony, can we bring him in? And Gray sets. And the fastball is swung through and missed. 95 mile an hour. Count is 0-1. Volpe has a strikeout and a flyout on the evening, 0 for 2. And Grace sets and fires in good graces. Ball is off the plate, but called strike 2. Count is 0-2. All right, Volpe. No strikeout. Got to advance the runner. Got to bring Jazz to third. And Grace sets. And the ball is hit to shortstop. Seager fields it cleanly and fires it to Duran to record the first out of the inning. Jazz is not able to advance. Unproductive out. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. He's 1 for 2 on the night with a single and a run scored. And Gray sets and fires in. That is a bullet foul down the third base line. Count is 0-1. And Gray sets. Pitch is on the way, and Wells hits a line drive to right center. Langford makes the play, and Jazz is not going to be able to advance. So that is 2 down. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero, 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout and a ground out. And Gray sets. And Caballero hits a line drive to deep center field. Langford is racing back and has an outstanding running catch on the warning track to record the third out of the inning. So Jazz's double is wasted. Hey, Copper, welcome to the stream. Well, let's see. The Yankees have left 7 runners on base tonight, and they are 3 for 12 with runners in scoring position. Hey, Druggan, how's it going? Those of you just joining the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing. And Fried is back out. And the first pitch to Garcia is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Garcia is 0 for 2 on the night with 2 strikeouts. Fried sets and fires and paints the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. Well, there's been some highs and lows tonight, Dugan. And Fried fires a changeup down in the dirt. Count is now 1-2. And it looks like Luke Weaver is warming up in the pen. And Fried sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. So Garcia now has the hat trick for the night. And that is the first out of the night, or of the inning. That is the 5th strikeout for Fried tonight. And Fried sets and fires. The cutter is inside to Langford. Langford is 1 for 1 on the night. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Sorry to hear that, MD. Fried sets and fires and paints the inside corner. Count is 1-2. Beautiful curveball. Those of you just joining, if you could, hit the like and share the button out. And the 1-2 is a broken back bloop into center field. It'll dunk in for a base hit. All right, Max. And Langford takes the lead, and Fried fires over to first base. Langford is back in head first. And the pitch is in there to Young, and it is fouled off. Young is 1 for 1 on the night with a walk. And Fried sets, brings the pitch, and it is up out of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. And Fried sets, the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Hey, Stella. Don't know why you'd be scared. Just a baseball game. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. Fried is at 97 pitches on the game. And Fried sets, and he paints the bottom of this corner for call. Strike three on Young. Beautiful cutter. That is Fried's sixth strikeout of the game and the second out. Coming up to bat is Josh Smith. He's 1 for 2 on the night with a run scored and an RBI. Fried sets and fires the sweeper. It is up high for ball one. Count is 1-0. Fried sets, and there is a pickoff attempt at first. Langford is back, standing up. Langford was leaning. And Fried sets, and the pitch is a check swing for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Hey, Waffles. And Fried sets, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. That was a 74-mile-an-hour curveball. Waffles, what inning is your game in? And Fried sets, and the sweeper is fouled off. Count is still 1-2. Yeah, Robert, he is not looking as sharp as usual. This is most likely his last inning. Those of you joining the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Fried fires a four-seamer up and out of the strike zone. Wow. All right. Count is evened at deuce. And Fried sets, and the curveball is swung on and missed. And that is his seventh strikeout of the night. He strikes out 3 in the fifth, gets us through 5 as we head to the top of 6. Paul Goldschmidt, Ahmed Rosario, and Cody Bellinger coming up to bat. 1, 2, 3. If y'all haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing. Any support that y'all can provide would be most appreciated in helping this channel grow. When Max gave up the 4 runs, he gave up 4 straight singles. 3 of them were hit on the first pitch. And Gray sets, and the first pitch is in there for call. Strike 1 on Goldie. Nice slider. And Gray sets. And the slider catches the outside corner. Count is 0-2. Goldie is 3 for 3 on the night with a single, double, and a solo shot home run. Hey, Boxy. And the pitch is a slider off the plate. Count is 1-2. Gray sets and fires, and Goldschmidt hits a ground ball to first base. It's a tough hop by Duran, but he makes a nice play to flip to Gray for the first out of the inning. And it looks like Trent Grisham is coming in to hit for Rosario. Rosario went 2 for 3 on the night. Definitely going to improve our outfield defense tonight. Bringing Trent in. And the first pitch. Wow. Guess it caught the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 0-1. And Gray sets. And the pitch. That one actually paints the strike zone, but is called ball 1. Count is 1-1. Hey, Cruz, how's it going? Blue, welcome to the stream. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And Gray sets, and the slider is down low. And the count is 2-2. Yeah, Cruz, I'm hoping so too. And Gray sets and fires, and Grisham hits a line drive that Semyon snow comes off the top of his glove. Wow. So that is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. And Gray sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. For those of y'all that are just joining the stream, Bellinger is 1 for 3 on the night with an RBI single in the third. Bellinger calls timeout. And the pitch is hit hard, foul down the third base line. Count is 0-2. Those of you just joining the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees, the Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. And Gray sets and fires, and the pitch is way up high. Count is 1-2. And Gray sets and fires, and Bellinger fouls this one off. Count is going to remain 1-2. And Gray sets. Pitch is on the way, and Bellinger fouls this one off. Count remains 1-2, heading to the sixth pitch of the at-bat. Gray sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Going to and Gray sets, and Bellinger hits a squibber down the third base line for a little bit of an infield single. Nice hitting job by Cody. So we have a runner on first with 2 outs. And Giancarlo Stanton coming up to bat. Gray sets and he fires, and the pitch is right down the part of Broadway. Slider for call, strike one, count is 0-1. Stanton has a 2-run home run on his resume tonight, an intentional walk and a walk, so he is 1 for 1. And Gray sets and fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is 1-1. And the pitch paints the inside corner. Count is 1-2. Gray sets and fires. Stanton fouls the ball down the right field line, so he stays alive. Hey, Wheelo. Good for your team. 9-0 on the Rockies in the fourth. And the pitch is on the way, and Stanton hits a sharp ground ball down the third base line for foul. Stanton is going to the seventh pitch of the at-bat. For all of you that have just joined, if you have not, hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not subscribed to Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider doing so. And Gray makes a pickoff attempt to first. Bellinger is back standing up. And we're going to reset and do it again. Stanton has the warrior look on his face like he's wanting to tag another ball. Pitch is on the way, and Stanton hits this one foul down the right field line. Count is going to remain 1-2 as we head to the seventh pitch of the at-bat. Gray sets and fires, and Stanton swings on and misses the pitch. Actually, it looks like he tipped it into the glove of the catcher. That is going to be a strikeout. And we are heading to the bottom of the sixth. Jonah Heim, Ezekiel Duran, and Josh Haggerty coming up to bat. So that's going to be 8, 9, and 1. I doubt that Max Fried is coming out for the top of the sixth. Two pitchers that I saw warming up in the pen were Luke Weaver and Jake Bird. And Luke Weaver is going to be replacing Max Fried. Brent Grisham is going to center field. Cody Bellinger is heading to right. And Weaver sets and fires a four-seamer right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Weaver sets and he fires, and wow. Pitch is just outside. I think it painted the outside corner, but his count is 1-1. And the pitch is skied to right field. Jazz is backing up, and he is going to make the play for the first out of the inning. And Weaver sets and fires, and the pitch paints the outside corner to Duran. Count is 0-1. Weaver sets and fires, and the ball is bunted foul. Count is 0-2. Weaver sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike three, and that is the second out of the inning. Hey, SJ, welcome back. Up to bat is Haggerty, and the first pitch is a changeup off the plate. Count is 0-1. And Weaver sets, and the changeup is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Weaver sets and paints the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. And Weaver sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 3-1. And the pitch is skied into shallow center. Bellinger is on the move and makes a running catch for the third out. So that is a 1-2-3-6 as we head to the top of seventh. Jason Dominguez, Jazz Chisholm, and Anthony Volpe will be coming up to bat. D-Train, the defense is looking good today. And Gray is back on the mound. And his first pitch to Dominguez is up high for ball one. Dominguez is 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout and a flyout. Gray sets and fires, and the ball is popped up. Shallow center field, and Langford is going to make the play for the first out of the inning. One pitch, one out. My personal pet peeve in baseball. Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the night with a double and a walk. And Gray sets and fires, and Jazz swings over the top of a changeup. Count is 0-1. Come on, guys, let's put some distance. And the pitch is on the way. It is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Looks like Camilo Duvall is warming up in the pen. And it looks like Cervello is warming up for the Rangers. Ed Gray sets. Ed, oh my God. Jazz is called out on strikes on a pitch that is down out of the strike zone. That is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 on the night. And Gray sets and fires, and the sinker is down low. 1-0. Volpe is 0 for 3 on the night with a strikeout, ground out, and a flyout. Gray sets and fires, and the four-seamer is up out of the strike zone. Count is 2-0. Gray sets and fires, and the pitch pates the outside quarter. Count is 2-1. And Gray sets and fires, and the ball is a fly ball to shallow left field. Garcia closes in on it and makes the play for the third out. And it looks like Duvall will be coming in for the bottom of the seventh. At the conclusion of this game, Joe with NY Yankee Mania will be holding a post-game review at 11 p.m. So hop over on that stream and check out what's going on. As we head to the bottom of the seventh, Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, and Drolis Garcia are coming up to bat. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not subscribed, consider becoming a member of the NY or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family. Tomorrow at 12:30, I will have an open panel talking baseball. And at 8 p.m., I will be back on this same channel doing game 2 of the play-by-play. Milo Duvall has a 3.26 ERA. Opponents are hitting 2.04 against him. He has 50 strikeouts with 25 walks. And Walls sets, and Camilo Duvall fires the first pitch, paints the inside corner for call, strike one. Seager is 0 for 3 on the night with a fielder's choice, a ground out, and a strikeout. And Duvall sets, and the pitch is fouled down the left field line. Count is 0 and 2. And Duvall sets. Pitch is waved off. Called a pitch clock violation. That's going to be an automatic ball on Duvall. Count is now 1 and 2. And Duvall sets and fires, and the ball is weakly grounded to Jazz, who flips it to Goldie for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Marcus Semien. He is 0 for 3 on the night. And the first pitch is a slider just up out of the strike zone. Count is 1 and 0. Hey, Nilton, welcome to the stream. And I don't know where that pitch was. That painted the inside corner, but it is called ball 2. Duvall sets, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Count is 2 and 1. For those of you just joining the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing. And Duvall sets and fires, and the pitch is grounded to Volpe. Volpe sets and fires, and to Goldschmidt for the second out of the inning. Well, that is good. And Duvall sets and fires, and the cutter is up out of the strike zone. Count is 1 and 0. Garcia is 0 for 3 on the night with the hat trick, 3 strikeouts. Garcia sets, and the cutter is off the plate. Count is 2 and 0. I'm sure Joe will be excited about that booking, Nathan. And Duvall sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 2 and 1. Garcia takes time out. And Duvall sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is now 2 and 2. So is Garcia going to go for the golden sombrero tonight? And Duvall sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for the 4th strikeout of the night for Garcia. And he now is the owner of a golden sombrero. And that is 1-2-3 for the Rangers. Coming up in the top of the eighth is going to be Austin Wells, Jose Caballero, and Paul Goldschmidt. Well, Gary, don't like the play by play. There are plenty of other streams that are doing it, and maybe you'll find a personality that you like. And the first pitch into Wells is called strike one. And Gray sets, and Wells fouls the pitch off. Count is 0-2. Wells is 1 for 3 on the night with a single in the second and a run scored. And warming up in the pen for the Yankees is Bednar. So looks like he'll be coming out in the bottom of the eighth. And Wells takes call strike three at the bottom of the strike zone. And it looks like McMahon is coming in to pinch hit. And the pitch from Gray is down low to McMahon. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is weakly hit to Seager, who flips it to first base for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. And the first pitch is swung on and fouled off. Count is 0-1. Goldie is a triple away from being the cycle, hitting the cycle tonight. And Gray sets and fires, and the slider is down low. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way. It is a slider down for ball 2. Count is 2-0 or 2-1. And the Goldie does not check his swing, and the count is evened at 2-2. And Goldie is punched out on call, strike 3. Welcome, Nathan.
Hey, what's up, Ken?
Just calling a little bit of baseball.
Yep. Still working the backstage of our job in the mountain. Too. We had remember Jason Michaels, former MLB outfielder?
Yeah.
We had him on our job on the mouse show today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Let's go, Bendor. What's up, everyone in the chat? Please subscribe, like, and share the channel.
Thanks, sir. And Bednar sets and fires, and the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. And Bednar sets, and the pitch is fouled back. And Bednar sets and fires. Splitter is just a little bit high. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is swung on and missed by Langford for strike 3. And that is 1 down. Coming up to bat is Josh Young. Bednar sets and fires, and the pitch is grounded to McMahon. Man fires across the diamond to record the second out. And Bednar fires a curveball in there for call, strike one. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Smith is 1 for 3 on the night. Looks like Colomé is warming up in the pen with Carvello. Bednar sets and the pitch bounces in the dirt. Count is 2-2. Bednar sets and he fires, and the pitch is chopped weakly to Volpe. Volpe fires to Goldschmidt to record the third out of the inning.
All right, Yankee. Let's go, Yankees. A run or two would be nice over here to extend the lead.
Coming up in the top of the ninth for the Yankees is going to be Trent Grisham, Cody Bellinger, and Giancarlo Stanton.
Do you think the blister's still bothering him?
No.
His command wasn't there today, huh? Let's go, Yankees.
It looks like Carvello is going to replace Gray. And the name of the Yankee tonight is Billy Sample.
Speaking of Billy Sample, he was on Joe's NYY Mania show. So that was a trivia question today?
Yes, it was.
Nice. Let Joe know.
And Carvello sets, paints the outside corner with a slider for call, strike one.
Let's go, Grisham.
And the pitch is popped up to the infield. Seager is under it and makes the play for the first out. Bellinger is up to bat. 2 for 4 on the night. And Curvelo sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate for ball one. Count is 1-0.
Ken, I like your thumbnail for your channel.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And Curvelo sets, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 2-0.
What's up, Belly? Come on, Belly. Come on.
And the pitch is a sinker that catches the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 3-1. And Curvelo sets, and the pitch is down for ball four. Coming up to bat is Giancarlo Stanton. And the first pitch to Stanton is inside. Count is 1-0. Stanton is 1 for 2 on the night with a walk, intentional walk, and a 2-run home run. And the pitch is popped up to the infield. And Duran is going to make the play for the second out of the inning. And Curvelo sets and fires, and Bellinger steals second base. So the Yankees have another runner in scoring position. Can Dominguez get it done? And the pitch is a slider up out of the strike zone. And Curvelo sets, and the pitch is a fly ball down the left field line. And on the run, Haggerty is going to get there. And Devin Williams is warming up in the pen.
Let's go, Yankees. Man, the slider from Duval looks nasty.
Yep.
See, people were panicking. I told them, give him a chance. It's only the first game, and now look, I think they're much more adjusted. Wait till everybody gets in sync. That bullpen is going to be sick and epic. I mean, Jake Bird, Jake Bird needs a little more work, in my opinion. You think so?
Yeah, he's solid.
No, I'm saying he needs a little bit more work, though.
Well, he looked pretty good the last time he was in on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Corky, welcome to the stream. For those of you just hopping in, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And if you're not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing.
What's up, Corky? What's up, Sean? D Train, 99/22.
And Devin Williams is going to try to lock this one down. Up to bat is Haggerty, or Higashioka, pinch hitting for Jonah Heim. And Williams sets, and the fastball or the changeup paints the outside corner for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Higashioka's hitting .265 on the season, 7 home runs, 30 RBIs, and a .737 OPS. And Williams sets, and the pitch is fouled down the third base line. For those that you don't remember, Higashioka is a former Yankee backup catcher, traded as part of the Juan Soto trade last year. Williams sets, and the pitch is just fouled off. Count is going to remain 0-2. Looks like Jock Peterson is waiting on deck. And the pitch is rolled to McMahon. McMahon fills it and fires it across the diamond for the first out of the inning. 1 down, 2 to go. Jock Peterson is coming up to bat. He's hitting .126 on the season, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, and a .437 OPS. For those of you just hopping in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. And Williams sets. And the four-seamer is just off the plate. Count is 1-0. Hey, NJ, welcome to the screen. And Williams sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is just off the plate. Count is 2-0. Come on, Devin, let's get it done.
What's up, NJ Ambassador?
Ed Williams sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled away. Count is now 2-1. Rosario looked good, Ed J. He was 2 for 3 on the night before he got pulled.
And he got his 1,000 career hit. Oh, no. Damn it.
And the pitch, oh, shit.
Oh.
And the pitch is out of here, and the game is now tied.
Come on, Williams.
Devin Williams surrenders the home run to even the game up at 5-up.
See, this is crazy.
Lordy, lordy, lordy.
Hey, Nancy. Wow. What's,
That's crazy. And then you have Surtain, Jade Barron, Texas, who's kind of like going to be able to play inside and out as well. That is a scary defense.
And it looks like Rowdy Tellez is going to be pinch hitting for Sam Haggerty.
So I'm going to be on that one myself. We got one story left.
I think there are 3 teams to watch this year. I'm not saying this because I'm a Jet fan. Watch the Jets because I like what the Jets have together. The Broncos and the Eagles. Those are the 3 teams to watch this year. All 3 teams are going to be absolutely beasts.
I will say before we go off, Fish, you mentioned Jared Allen. If you guys haven't listened to his Hall of Fame speech, I read it was
Fantastic. Yeah, he's fantastic. Dude, I would love to get Jared Allen.
What a player he was.
And instrument Jared Allen, according to our friend Pete personally. That's true. He did. He says he's a big time fish.
Ed Williams is
Well, there's 2 more.
set.
Yes, that's John Cena.
And the pitch to Tellez is way off the plate.
Champion of the WWE, Cody Rhodes, who defeats him.
Count is what, Ed, what?
Slam. Cody Rhodes avenges his WrestleMania defeat to John Cena Sunday night on night 2 of SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium.
And Williams sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. Count is 1-2.
Title at WrestleMania, mostly.
Ed Williams sets, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is even at deuce. Williams sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled back into Wells. Count remains 2-2. And it looks like Colombe is warming up in the pen. Rangers picked him up from the Twins. Williams sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed for the second out of the inning. Coming to bat is Corey Seager. He is 0 for 4 on the night with a strikeout, ground out, fielder's choice. And Williams sets, and the changeup is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And Williams sets, and the pitch is swung on, missed. Count is 0-2 on Seager as he takes timeout. For those of you hopping in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not a member of the Yankees, The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing. And the pitch is in the dirt. Count is now 1-2.
I don't know, D-Train. This is
And
still,
the pitch is way inside. And the ball skips all the way to the backstop. Changeup. Count is 2-2. And Williams sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 2-2. You got to throw a pitch up to get his eyes off of the bottom of the strike zone.
Mhm.
Fastball up. And Williams sets, and the fastball is up, and it is fouled off. Now go back to your changeup. Just don't yank it.
Hmm.
And the pitch is hit to left field. The big is backs up, and he is capped under it to make the third out of the inning. And we are going to have extra innings tonight.
This is can't make this up. So Ken,
No,
D Train,
you-
huh?
No, you can't.
D Train is asking, do you think Williams gets closer money? For me, I don't
No.
know. It's so, this is not. Devin Williams does not deserve it right now. And if I were the Yankees, I'll let him walk and keep Ben Hart and then slide in Ben Hart to the closer role. That's it.
Well, Weaver and Bednar, or Weaver and Williams are going to be free agents at the end of the season. Coming up to bat in our half of the 10th is going to be Jazz Chisholm, Anthony Volpe, and Austin Wells.
Oh.
Lordy, lordy, lordy. And Colomé is coming in. Dominguez is going to be at second base. And Jazz pops a foul bunt. Yeah, you were right on that one, John. Nothing comes easy. Jazz is 1 for 3 on the night with a walk and a double. And the pitch is just off the plate. Count is 1-1. Looks like Jake Bird is warming up in the bullpen. And the pitch is in there for call, strike 2. And Jazz is now arguing with the umpire again. And Colomb sets. Pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. Anthony Volpe is on deck. And Colomb sets and fires, and the pitch is just up. Count is even at deuce. And Colomb sets, and Jazz hits the ball up the center. Seager is going to feel it and shoot it to Velez, but Dominguez is going to advance to third. So we have a runner at third with one out. Anthony Volpe coming up to bat. Volpe has a strikeout, 2 flyouts, and a ground out this evening. 0 for 4. And Colomé sets, and the first pitch is inside, but it's called strike 1. And Colomé sets and fires, and the pitch is way out of the strike zone. Count is even at 1-1. Colomé sets, and the pitch is way up out of the strike zone. Count is 2-1. Those of you hopping in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. If you're not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth, consider subscribing. Colomé sets, and Volpe swings at a cutter that is completely out of the strike zone. Come on now. On deck is Austin Wells. And the 2-2 is down low. Count is now full on Volpe. Colomé sets. Now he steps off the rubber. And the pitch is in the dirt for ball 4. So Volpe works the walk and heads to first base. We have Wells up to bat. Can Wells bring in the go-ahead run? Can Wells avoid hitting into a double play? Colomé sets and hit. Wells waves at a pitch that is way off the plate. Count is 0-1. And Colomé throws over to first. Volpe is back in head first. And the pitch is hit right back at Colomé, who throws it to Seager, and it is on to first for a double play. And the Yankees fail to score. As we head to the bottom of the 10th, Seager is going to be at second base. Semien, Garcia, and Langford are coming up to bat. Now, my question for Boone is, why did he not put Austin Wells or Ben Rice in to pinch hit for Austin Wells. And it looks like Jake Bird is going to be coming in to pitch in the bottom of the 10th. For those of you that have hopped into the stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing. Hey, Real Bill. And as we head to the bottom of the 10th, Seager is at second. Semien is up to bat. He is over 4 on the night. And Bird is up. And the first pitch is inside for ball 1. Hey, Rubble, how's it going? Welcome back, Real Bill. And Bednar sets, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Those of you just hopping in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and subscribe if you're not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth. Bednar sets and fires, and the sinker is inside for ball 2. Count is 2-1. Semien is 0 for 4 on the night, 2 groundouts and 2 flyouts. Bednar sets and fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is now 3-1. Or Bird sets, for the love of God. And Bird sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. And Bird sets, and the sweeper is hit foul. Count is now 3-2. Or still 3-2. Come on, Bird. Keep this one alive for us. And Bird sets, and wow. Semien swings on an inside pitch for strike 3. Probably one of the most awkward swings I've ever seen. The ball was already in Wells's glove when he swung at it. So that is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Adolis Garcia. And the first pitch is inside. Garcia is holding the golden sombrero tonight with 4 strikeouts. And Bird sets and fires, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Yeah, Bill, you are absolutely right. I've never seen a swing like that before. And Bird sets and fires, and the sweeper is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 1. Count is 2-1. And Garcia takes timeout. Andrew, he should take the pitcher out. And the pitch is grounded to McMahon. McMahon fires it across in the dugout or the diamond, and Goldie has a nice dig out for the second out of the inning, and Seager is still at second base. And Wyatt Langford is coming up to bat. He is 2 for 3 on the night with a walk, a single, a double, and a run scored. And it looks like Wells is coming out to the mound. Hey, Real Bill, what is it when you strike out 5 times in a game? Platinum sombrero. Fully avoided that one. And they are intentionally walking Lanford. Young is 1 for 3 on the night with a single, a run, and a walk. And the first pitch is a sweeper in there for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1.
Sorry, Ken.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Count is evened out 1-1.
Oh my God, who's
Bird.
Oh, Bert.
And Bird sets and fires in the
Oh no.
and that one is gone.
Fuck. This is bullshit.
That is a walk-off 3-run homer.
What's up, Bill?
So the Yankees lose 8-5 in another
This is bull crap. This is
lone opportunity.
I'm done. Like, this is crazy. Something needs to happen.
Yankees lose 8-5.
Mm.
I want to thank everyone for being here this evening. Taking time out of your busy Monday evenings to take a little time to watch some baseball here on Yankees The Ugly Truth.
Yep.
If you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button. Share this channel out. And if you're not subscribed, consider becoming a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth.
Mm.
I will be back tomorrow evening for the play-by-play at 8 p.m.
And Jabba will be on, yes. ESPN New York.
And we have an open panel tomorrow at 12:30 right here on this channel. And I will say it, let's go Yankees, and I'll see you in the funny pages. Have a great night.
I like to throw curveballs, and definitely I don't like to throw anything else, meaning you do. Shade those bushes. Anyways.